afternoon to enjoy a wonderful program of 3 plays in our White River Valley Players production.
Don't take my
Homegrown Theater. There are a few instructions that I have to give to you. Number 1 instruction is that we will be showing 3 plays. We will have 2 plays, then an intermission, which during that time we have an art show of local artists, and there will be refreshments. And also we are selling some CDs from some of our local musicians, Bobby August and Jeff Roberts. After the intermission, then we will have that 3rd play. And another thing is, please keep things out of the aisle, especially during the 2nd play, which comes before the intermission, and then the 3rd play. And so we will have actors going up and down the aisles. And so please keep your legs and your feet and your bags and your wallets and your purses and all of that out of the aisles. We have hired some pickpockets and gypsies to come around and relieve you of some of your possessions. You won't have to worry about them being in the aisles. So welcome to Homegrown Theater. Thank you very much. The White River Valley Players is very proud to present this program. Thank you.
It's Sondra, actually. May I ask who I'm speaking to?
Yeah, so you don't really know me, but as we've never met, like, face to face. But we know of each other. My name is Debbie.
Debbie! Why are you calling me?
You know who I am now, right? I can hear it in your voice.
Of course, you're the woman who broke up my family. I ask again, why are you calling me? Haven't you done enough damage already?
Look, I know this has to be like really awkward for you, but it is for me too, you know.
Listen, Debbie, I don't really care about your feelings. In fact, I think I'm gonna hang up right now. We really don't have anything to say to each other.
No, wait! Like, there's a reason for this call. I was just thinking that with everything that's been going on over the past few months, that it might be nice for us to sit down and talk about the future of our family.
There is no our family.
Well, like, you're gonna have to accept it sooner or later, Sandy.
It's Sondra.
Whatever. Just as soon as you sign the divorce papers, Bob and I will be getting married. Whether you like it or not, I will be the monarch of this family.
Monarch?
Yeah, a mother.
Debbie, I do believe you mean matriarch.
Whatever, tomato, tomato.
That's tomato.
Who says tomato? Anyway, we've gotten off the subject. I was just thinking that I could stop by and speak to you today, like, just to get things worked out.
Fine. Maybe we should talk. When are you available?
I can actually be there in like 10 minutes. I'm just around the corner.
Okay, I don't know what this is going to accomplish, but...
Great, fantastic. See you in 10.
Well, I am all packed, so I guess this is goodbye.
Bob, please, don't do this. You can't throw away 18 years of marriage.
You know our marriage has been dead for quite a while, Sondra. Debbie makes me feel alive again. She makes me feel whole.
Do not say her name in our house.
This isn't our house anymore. Why won't you accept that?
Bob, please, don't do this. Just sit down. There are things we can do to get our marriage back on track. We haven't tried therapy. How about therapy, Bob? Or we could move away from here, start over. You could get a male secretary this time, middle-aged. Someone you won't cheat on me with. Please, Bob, don't do this. Just sit down and...
Look at yourself, Sondra. You're embarrassing yourself. Where is your dignity?
Dignity? I have no dignity. I will do whatever it takes to keep my family together. There is no dignity in that. Do you want me on my knees, begging you not to leave us? Is this what you want? Bob, please, don't do this. Even if you don't care anything about me, then at least think about Simon. How's he going to accept this? Think about your son, for God's sake. Or have you stopped loving him too? Do you love that whore more than... No, I won't sign the papers. You can take everything you want from me, but I will not give you your freedom. I'll see you in hell first.
You're not being rational, Sondra. If you just accept the offer that's currently on the table, you'll get a very generous settlement. I mean, you'll get to keep the house, for Christ's sake.
Is that what 18 years of marriage is worth? A few possessions, monthly payoffs, the shuffling of our only child between houses? I would rather die than sign those papers.
Well, talk like that's only going to make this easier for me.
Just a minute!
Luckily, there's no one in the square. I don't think anyone saw me.
What's your problem? I didn't realize this was some kind of clandestine meeting.
You and your big words.
It means to do something secretively. From now on, I'll use only words that have 2 syllables or less. Oh, you do know what secretively means, right? I know I used that 4-syllable word before setting the rules.
Look, all of you grammar Nazis can kiss my... Of course, I know what secretively means. What do you think I am, uneducated or something? Just because I'm younger and prettier than you, that must make me stupid, right?
I don't like your tone, young lady.
Stop with the mother act, for God's sakes. I don't like your tone, young lady. I am 23 years old and I already have a mother. I do not need another one.
You're right. Apparently what you need was another father, which would explain why you stole my husband. Oh, sorry. I used another big word.
Listen, you old hag.
No, you listen, you anorexic husband-stealing witch. You come into my house.
You witch?
I did, unfortunately, and if you're keeping score, I said another 4-syllable word. Unfortunately, sometimes I speak before I have time to think. I honestly meant to say, bitch.
I like you, Sandy.
It's Sondra.
Whatever. You got spunk. I've got to give that to you. Look, I'm like really sorry. I didn't mean for this to turn into a pissing match between us. I just wanted to come by and like have a nice talk, woman to woman, work out our issues. Look, just let me explain. Bob does not know I'm here. He'd kill me if he did. He's so protective, you know? That's why I was so upset someone could have seen me. No one can know we're talking. Look, can we just start over? Leave all the petty bull aside and just like have a nice talk?
I think we can do that.
Great. I promise to not take up much of your time.
Have a seat if you'd like.
Something smells wonderful. What kind of candle is that?
It's not a candle. I'm actually baking some almond cookies.
Cookies? You're actually baking cookies? It's like totally precious. My grandmother still does that.
Would you like a cup of tea or coffee?
A cup of decaf would be nice.
You're in luck. I have decaf. Any cream or sugar with it?
You're a silly thing, aren't you? Raoul would like totally kill me if you know I was having any kind of sugar or dairy.
Raoul?
Yeah, my personal trainer. I try so hard to like take care of myself. Do you have any idea how hard it is to keep your shape in today's half-fat world? I have to watch every little thing that goes in my mouth. Bob told me the funniest joke before he hired Raoul. What do you call a man who loses 250 pounds of useless fat? A divorcee. Well, it's not going to happen to me, you know. I'm going to keep my body toned and flat. Jeez, that's really hot. I hope this is decaf. I can't handle caffeine of like any kind. It promotes wrinkles. At least that's what Raoul says. And can you imagine me all hyped up on caffeine? I'd be bouncing off the wall.
Debbie, answer me one little question, will you?
Shoot.
Why my husband?
Ex-husband.
Well, at the time he was my husband, so I'll ask again, why my husband?
I don't know. It's like we just kind of fell in love.
You fell in love with a man 20 years your senior?
Come on. You know you can't help who you like fall in love with.
Well, Debbie, understand that love isn't absolute. Nothing lasts forever, except herpes. At least you'll always have that.
Can I have some money to go to the cafe?
Saved by the bell.
Aunt Debbie, what are you doing here?
Aunt Debbie?
Hi, sports. Having a nice afternoon with your mom, some woman talk and all that.
Is this what I think it's about?
And that would be what, Simon?
Well, Dad wants us to all be a family. He says I'm going to go move in with him and Debbie over in Hancock once everything gets settled. He says we're going to have a big house and I'll have a dirt bike and...
There must be some mistake. Your father would never take you away from me.
It's okay, Mom. Really, it is. We'll still get to see each other on vacations.
And a young boy needs a strong fatherly influence, you know.
The two of you are not taking my son. Is this why you wanted to come over?
We shouldn't talk about it in front of the boy.
I'm not a boy. Daddy says I'm a young man now.
A young man who needs to step outside for a while so the grown-ups can talk.
The cookies are done.
Simon, watch out. Simon, I really need you to eat either go outside or go to your room. Debbie and I need
I'll
to...
go outside. All I wanted was some money to go to the cafe.
Here, sport, let me.
No, I have it. Okay, there, now go. Be home before supper, though.
Thanks, Mom.
So, just us again. Wow, those smell great. So, where were we? That is so good. I hope it's decaf, though. I'm starting to feel a little jittery.
Yes, it's decaf. We wouldn't want to upset Raoul now, would we? And as for where we were in the conversation, so far we've established that my cookies smell great and that you and Bob will be attempting to take my son away from me.
Yeah, I can't believe it came out like that. From the mouths of babes, you know? Oopsie doopsie.
Oopsie doopsie. That's all you have to say about it.
Okay, I'm gonna be straight with you. Bob and I just feel like with everything that's been going on in the past year, with all the negativity, it would just be in Simon's best interest to come and live with us. So he'd have a bigger house and better opportunities living with us. And since I'm not gonna have children.
Wait, so you and Bob aren't going to be starting a new family?
Ugh, hell no. You have one and you spend the rest of your life just trying to get your original shape back.
I'm sure that would really upset Raoul and Bob. Debbie, just so we're on the same page, because of your vanity, you'll be attempting to take my son from me.
I guess if you put it like that. I mean, it's either that or we could adopt, but who knows what kind of kid we'd get then. I've seen too many movies about like bad seeds and killer adoptees. It just gives me the creeps. Like waking up one morning and finding out that you've like adopted some 40-year-old midget who's just pretending to be a kid because of hormone imbalance.
I cannot believe I'm hearing this.
You don't get out much, do you, Sandy?
For the last time, it's Sondra, and apparently I don't.
More of a Disney woman, huh? Anyway, to play it safe, Bob and I just decided that after the wedding, Simon would come live with us. One big, happy family with absolutely no hormonal imbalances attached. Unless, of course, you consider raising a prepubescent teenage boy as a hormonal imbalance.
I will never allow this to happen, Debbie. Just so you know, I will fight tooth and nail for my son. I will do whatever it takes to keep my son.
Well, you know that sounds a little imbalanced.
Imbalance, or just the rantings of a desperate mother who will do anything to protect her son? I do believe there's a fine line there, Debbie. There. Cookies are done. Could I interest you in one, Debbie?
A cookie? My God, Sandy.
It's Sondra.
I'd have to do 20 extra minutes on the Stairmaster if I even think about having a cookie. Raoul and Bob would both kill me.
That's a shame. One little cookie never killed anyone before.
Yeah, but Raoul would, like, absolutely kill me.
That's, like, really a shame. The recipe for these cookies have been in Bob's family for 3 generations. They're one of his favorite snacks. And Simon loves them, too. I really don't think one would hurt you. Not with that perfect figure you have.
Thank you. I mean, I wouldn't say perfect, but, like, totally damn close.
And my mom always said nothing goes better with a cup of decaf than an almond cookie.
Did she really? That's amazing. I didn't even know they had decaf back then.
They had a lot of things back then.
Well, they do look good. And I totally love powdered sugar.
Oh, well, that's the whole secret to the cookie. It's almond-flavored powdered sugar. Here. No one is looking. It'll be our little secret. Raoul doesn't even have to know. I promise you, it'll be the best cookie you've ever tasted.
Well, I don't want to be rude. And I haven't been to the gym today. Okay, maybe just a nibble. OMG, that is good! Sondra, you'll have to give me the recipe. I mean, granted, I won't be the one cooking. But can you picture me cooking? But I'd give them to our cooks made for Simon and Bob sometime. Sondra, these are absolutely heaven! I've never tasted anything with such strong almond.
Apparently, Debbie, I was wrong and Raoul was right. One little cookie can kill you. Tooth and nail, Debbie, tooth and nail. And if that doesn't work, a little cyanide from a hormonally imbalanced mother never hurt either.